What's going on, everybody? Pee-wee's feeling better. He's following me around now. The baby boy. I had to use some psychology on him. Like he'll start to eat Courtney's food, but he won't eat his, even though it's the same food. And he's always wanting our food. So I picked up his bowl and acted like I was eating from it. Put it down, he started eating out of it. Goofball. Psychology. All right. Yeah, I was doing some cleaning today, so I got my all my supplies put away. I gotta find homes for this big stuff. Mr. Big Stuff. And I ordered a bunch of 45 mailers, not realizing I had like 2 of them back there. So I got those for a minute. I got tons of LP mailers for a minute. I got tons of zeros, which are for CDs and DVDs. I got plenty of triple zeros, which is cassettes. Got plenty of small boxes. Got plenty of big boxes. I shouldn't have to order anything for quite a while except hat boxes. I go through those pretty quick. And I can't really order a ton of them because I really have nowhere to store them. If I had someplace to store them, I'd buy them by bigger bulk, cheaper price. But once I get some space freed up in the garage, then I can do it then. But yeah, so got a little bit more to clean up here, but we're going to start pulling some empty cases I brought down, cassette cases. So I need to clean this up. The boards I have access to behind there, the white ones, is too short to do this project. But I know I have longer ones in the garage somewhere because when I had my shoe room, there was a lot of those. And so those are in the garage somewhere. So when I find one of those, I'm going to do the wire shelf here. And I'm going to have to do the wire shelf here if I want to create a bridge across because this doesn't line up with these shelving units. As you can see here, this one almost lines up, but then it'll be way off up here. So it'd be slanted if I did do it. So I have to figure out something there because I think it'll be all right because if I just put light stuff up there like these, the bubble mailers, don't put the poly bags up there, just put the poly bags here. I think it'll be all right. So then I could stack a bunch of bubble mailers there. And then I'll also be able to go, if this ain't here, all the way down another row here. So I can have stuff here easily accessible too, where I can put these items. So I'll make a nice, cool display here for supplies. Got Pikachu listed for like $50 or whatever from 1999, I think it is. So I've got about 100 items listed today so far. And I just pulled out, and that was all clothing store. So I got some media pulled aside now. I'm going to start working on, so I can get another 100 or so listed into the media store today. So that's where I'm at. Money-wise, let's see where we're at. So what time is it even? I know we're past the midway mark. Oh yeah, we're at 3:30 p.m. 3:30 p.m. and I just had a $100 cancellation on my clothing toy store. They had toys, and I ordered a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger for $92 and then canceled. So my clothing store is back down now. We're at $172 on that, but we're already past yesterday's numbers. And then my media store is at $360. So 364, 65, 60. So a little over $500 by 3:30. So as I said before, when I have the good days, I have $500 by 3 or 4, and I like to have it 5 by 5, but on those good days I have it between 3 and 4. So we're headed in that direction. But like I said before, it should be $1,000 day easily, but it's slowing down. In the media store, I even had a 2-hour gap with nothing come through, and I haven't checked how long the gap on the clothing store is, but I've had gap there too. So I doubt we're gonna make it to 1,000 because of the games that are played on the eBay. So let's see what's sold so I can get this stuff shipped and what have you. All right, first up, one of my items from Hastings. If you look here, like, see all these that have multiples? There, this one, not that one. All these, all these, all this, all the way down there, all this, all this. That's all stuff from Hastings. When I bought Hastings out, that whole row, all sealed stuff there. Tons of it there and there, down there. So that's all like Hastings stuff. Stuff like this that just constantly sells here and there. This sold for $606. I gotta get my flag down out of there. This had rock toys in it, like I had an Alice Cooper doll and stuff in there. Action figure, I mean, sealed. So all that's been pulled out except for my flag. Get my flag flying. All right, we got Santana Supernatural CD that sold for $5. We got Barbie, A Mermaid Tale, and this sold for $5. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it, never gonna get it. We got In Vogue, so I bought 2 In Vogue Funky Divas cassettes. Both together sold for $10. I like the multi-piece orders, even if it's only 2. They could have got 2 items for free, but they chose not to. All right, we have the Arizona Sun Devils hat that sold for $9.50. Got the Margaritaville Jamaica hat. This sold for $16. Custom Langen bent. I don't know. Langen Naked. Who knows? Why would you put a name like that on the company? You expect everybody's going to know that fancy ass name? All right, this sold for $8. We got a Malibu, California, Life is Swell t-shirt. That sold for $8. We got this Italia t-shirt. That sold for $8. We got this Ralph Lauren women's shirt, gold striped. That sold for $10. Got Abercrombie and Fitch, nice distressed hat. I went ahead and just took an offer on that. They offered $6. So I had a couple more sales since earlier. So that one and this one. So the clothing account's back up. It's at $200 now. $200. But I just put this up today, Bass Pro hat with the flaps. So this will go on the 24-hour paper. And took an offer for $8 on it. So $8. So we're at $370 now on the 24 hours of sales. So boom, boom, boom. All right. The day's still going, so onward. Baby girl. All right, Carrie Lucas. We're in the evening now. We're 7:30. This sold for $5. George Winston December CD sold for $5. Got this little handheld battleship game sold for $4.50. 8-track that's been in the store for many, many years. Wayne Berry, Home at Last, sold for $5. Exhibit Losing Your Mind, 12-inch vinyl, sold for $5.50. Got this Disc-Only Cafe Tacuba Reeves CD, that sold for $6.50. Are you ready for a 12-inch lot? Yeah. They only bought 3. Instead of buy 2, get 2, they just bought 3. These 3 together sold for $19. We got Strictly Roots, Mellow Man Ace, and The Law. going to S49. Right here. And I see the tag, or the pin I'm looking for. So we got this Austin Powers Spies Who Shagged Me hat with the movie pin on it. And this sold for $40. Biggity bam. I'm in the dark. In the dark. In the dark. In the dark. Alright. And we got these Reebok Easy Tone sneakers. And these sold for $14. Alright. Looks like this is going to be it. 7:30 p.m. My clothing store's at $269. So nowhere near the 500. And the media store's at 456. So closing in on the 500. So 5, 6, 7, 4, 5, 6, almost 700. Something like that. So gonna still again be in the 700s, it's looking like. So it's like almost becoming impossible to get out of that, even with the $100 sale today. It's kind of just too suspicious as to why you cannot beat that $700 limit, it feels like. So all right, I gotta take her to the vet tomorrow. They're gonna pull some blood to do some. I forgot last time they did blood work on her, she was anemic, so they can't put her under like that. So he wants to retest it to see if it's still the same results. If that's the case, we cannot get her surgery on the eye, so they will not put her under like that. So, and then he may also want to do some imaging to find out where it's coming from or something like that. So what's causing her to be anemic? It could be internal bleeding or something like that. So she's gonna be. We're gonna go up there tomorrow and get her shots and her blood drawn. And Pee-wee is upstairs, doing better today. So better than this morning. And I'm going back to work for a couple more hours and get some more media listed. And that's it. All right. Thanks, everybody. And I will see you all in the next video. Later.